Right, don't know if I ever showed you guys this, but we may have a little pond in our garden, but it's also got a waterfall attached to it. Right? I say a waterfall. It's like this little thing up here. You turn the switch on indoors and it comes out. It takes a minute, but actually it's really, you know, it's quite nice in the summer and whatnot. Let me just zoom in. It like flows down the thing. Obviously we haven't cleaned it because of all this crap going on, and you know, just I'm not really sure how to clean a pond, but anyway. But yeah, it's quite nice. You know, the noise doesn't get boring or annoying. It's just a nice flow of water, you know. I don't know, it's quite nice to have in the garden, to be fair. Yeah, just wanted to show you that. I think it's quite cool. Right, I've taken my Mass Effect Andromeda Nomad out of the box, the collector's edition box thingy, and stay there, stay there, stay there, and put it on charge because when it's charged, but I have no idea when it's charged because it's got lights, but it doesn't actually let you know when it's charged. When it's charged, I'm gonna go and drive it around the neighborhood, and it's got a camera on it as well. So if I can figure out how to get that footage from that, like, off the thing onto the video, I'll do it. I just want to drive this around the neighborhood and see if people look at it and stuff. Like, see if I can find my cat and chase around the neighborhood with it. That'd be quite funny. Plus, if you've never seen one of these, it's actually really cool. Like, when this first came out, it was, I don't know, a few hundred quid, 200-300 quid for the collector's edition. But I got this, what, last year for 60 quid. Brand new. I think I don't think it ever was actually used, actually. It was still in the box, in game. They said they just hadn't been able to sell it since it came out. So, yeah. So I got a brand new one for 60 quid. I decided to hijack the living room TV because I want to play Elite Dangerous in 4K. Because why not? Because it is 4K. But upstairs I'm playing on my computer monitor. Hello, you can see me in the screen. But my computer monitor is only 1080p. So I want to actually give it a shot and see what it actually looks like in 4K. So my parents aren't home yet, they're still at work. So I've hijacked the TV. Actually, speaking of which, I swear I just heard a car. Oh, okay, it wasn't then. Cool. Shut this. Ah. There, you can see me. Right, one thing about this game that's confusing me, right, and I've googled it and all that. This 318,000 LS is light seconds, right? But this is saying, apparently, C means the speed of light. So you're telling me I'm traveling at almost 120 times the speed of light. Like, I don't get that. Like, that's just, surely then this should take, I know you know, the universe is humongous, but surely that shouldn't take that long if you're traveling at 140 times the speed of light. Like, work that out. Like, 140 times the speed of light is like 670 million miles per hour. So, oh, I don't know. Well, I just came outside to go to my car, and over there, that neighbour, behind there, you can't really see him, over there, his dog just came out and, like, ran across the street, started barking at me. It's only a little pug. I'm not scared or anything, but it was quite funny seeing a little pug come charging out of nowhere. That was quite funny. Also, props to the bin men who've just been there still doing their jobs with all this rubbish going on in the world. You know, thanks to them for collecting all our rubbish. So, cheers, buddy. My friend works for them anyway, so good boys. Good boys. Also, because my parents are doing like home deliveries and fresh fruit and veg and stuff, last week when the bin men come here, my parents went out and had a word with them, and went and gave them loads of free food and fruit and veg and stuff like that. They went to the depot, I don't know where it is, somewhere in my town, and gave them like 200 quid's worth of donated fruit and veg and stuff. It was amazing, and they thanked us for it. It was great. My parents are actually really quite well known in this town. Like, I didn't even, you know, I've lived here almost 2 years and I didn't know we had that on the wall. Not a clue. I knew we had one on the door, but also this bell doesn't work. But yeah, so thanks, Binman. Well, I came out to the car, you know, and well, I finally set up my dash cam. And no, don't worry, you don't have to have this wire on it the whole time. Just it's charging it, so once it charges, I'll probably just take it indoors and charge it. But yeah, so can't really see it. Plus, I still need an SD card for it. I was going to use the one out of my GoPro. It does work. I plugged it in, but then I won't have one for my GoPro. So Like, what do I do? I have to buy a new SD card. They're not cheap. They are very not cheap. Also, earlier on, I said that I was charging my remote control car. That's still charging. So, in a little while, I'll be taking it off charge and driving it around the neighborhood. Can't wait for that. There you go. It's charged. Controlling it with my other phone. And it's got a camera as well, so you can see where it's going. Time to take this outside. Well, as you guys know, well, as you might know, my dad owns a fruit and veg shop, greengrocers. And we just had a delivery to the house of 7 sacks of potatoes, as you do. These are all for deliveries and for people that need them. So, wow, I don't know how my dad does it, to be honest. Like, he's out now. He's out now looking after an elderly couple. I don't get it. He works like 12 hours a day. Usually, obviously now he's not because of all this, but he's a trooper. Well, I seem to have adopted the living room again as my own. Haha. Biscuits. My switch is over there. It's just a mess. Pure mess. Laptop. I'm updating WoW on my laptop. Got my glass of Coke. Excuse the... What's this? Co-op pepper. Woo! I just had food, so... And I'm playing Elite Dangerous. It's not a bad day, actually. Let me just focus on that light. Look at that. It's a lovely day. Well, it's time to help Dad take all this down to his shop now. There's my cat. Hey. Say hello to the people. Or not. Well, it's 8:15. I'm back in the car. Just got back from helping Dad at the shop. Yeah, as I said I was about to do. Yeah, I mean, for me, this has been quite a productive day. Let's be fair. I don't really do much, so for me, this is quite productive. But yes, I've got my dash cam up and running. It's got no SD card in it, though. I can use the one for my GoPro, but who knows. Yeah, so that's about it for today, peeps. It's, well, 17 minutes past 8. And no, don't worry, my engine management light isn't on. It's just because the car's not turned on. Yeah, I think that's going to wrap it up for today, peeps. Just trying to think if there's anything else that I need to say. No, I don't think so. But yeah, anyway. I hope you all remembered to clap for the NHS yesterday and all that stuff. I did. Went outside, beeped the car horn a few times, you know. But yeah, so just stay safe, peeps. And I will see you probably tomorrow or the next day. So until then, peace.